Archangel Michael says, "It's urgent to expose this. Someone wants to marry you. The name will shock you. Open it quickly, my beloved child. I speak to you now with the voice of divine understanding, the voice that carries love into every corner of your heart. I am revealing a message of both urgency and comfort, a call that resonates with the angels themselves. Asterisk. Listen carefully, for there is someone out there who holds a powerful wish for you, a wish that could transform your entire existence. It's almost like a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Asterisk. Now you might ask, who is this person? How can their name possibly shock me? Have faith, for you will find answers as you keep your heart open. I assure you, the revelation is more thrilling than anything you might expect. This is not just a passing fancy. It is a sacred plan woven into the fabric of your life. And once you recognize it, there is no going back. Asterisk. I see your curiosity stirring. Perhaps a mixture of excitement and a little fear. That's perfectly natural. Whenever the divine stirs a major shift, the heart quivers like a leaf in a gentle breeze. Asterisk. Even Archangel Michael himself stands by, guiding you into this truth. He is stepping forward with his sword of light, prepared to cut through any illusions that keep you from seeing the path. He wants you to know that divine timing is unfolding right now. There has never been a more perfect moment to open your eyes, your ears, and your soul. Asterisk. If you have felt that tingling in your spirit lately, like something big is about to happen, this is likely the reason. You are on the threshold of a miracle. In fact, you are the miracle, poised to embrace a destiny that has been charted since before your birth. Asterisk. You might wonder, how can I trust this message? How do I know it's truly for me? Know this, dear one. If these words speak to your heart, if you feel any resonance, you are the one meant to receive it. When God and the angels speak, they do not wait for you to be perfectly prepared. Rather, they speak in the precise moment your spirit is ready to hear them, and your spirit is very much ready now. Asterisk. The universe has been sending little signals. Maybe repetitive numbers you keep seeing, or perhaps symbolic dreams that linger in your mind. Maybe you keep hearing the same song or seeing certain signs that appear out of nowhere. These are not coincidences in the realm of God. There are no coincidences. Everything lines up with the infinite tapestry of divine planning. Asterisk. Believe me, you have indeed reached a turning point. Asterisk. Let's talk about that special person, the one who is carrying a deep desire to marry you. Does the carrying a deep desire to marry you? Does the Tioga Marhu, the one who is carrying a deep desire to marry you? Does the Te thought send shivers down your spine? Perhaps you fantasized about a soulmate, or maybe you were convinced such things only happen in stories. Yet here you are, standing on the brink of discovering your own story, a story so vibrant that even angels pause in admiration. Asterisk. The question is, how do you recognize this person? Where did they come from? Why are you only learning about them now? Asterisk. The name, I'm told, might initially shock you, but do not fret. What truly matters is the essence, the soul quality they bring into your life. Underneath the name, beneath all earthly labels, lies a heart so attuned to yours that, once you meet, you'll feel as if you've known each other forever. It may even feel like something you once dreamed of but never thought could happen. Asterisk. Archangel Michael insists, it is urgent that you know this because your willingness to accept love is part of a chain reaction in the world. You see, when you open your heart to real love, it does more than alter your own reality. That divine energy ripples outward, affecting loved ones, acquaintances, and strangers in ways you cannot even imagine. The entire world shifts for the better when one more soul steps boldly into love. That is why this message is so powerful. It isn't just about a union between you and another person. It's about a cosmic plan that draws on the energies of trust, unity, and compassion. It's about fulfilling a destiny that serves you and the world at large. Picture it as a grand puzzle, your missing piece fitting perfectly, completing an image that has been waiting ages to be revealed. You may feel a nudge to seek clarity. Okay, if someone wants to marry me, shouldn't I already know? Shouldn't they have made themselves obvious by now? Remember, timing in the spiritual realm works differently than our typical clocks. Sometimes God orchestrates events and nudges hearts but leaves enough mystery for faith to grow. There can be hidden admirers, destined encounters that require patience, or even connections formed long ago that are now ripening. You might even have crossed paths with this person before and dismissed the thought as mere coincidence. But coincidences are illusions, dear one. They are subtle cues that guide you toward your destiny. Trust the process, and the truth will emerge. The name, the face, the presence, they will all make sense when your heart is prepared to see them clearly. There is also a matter of fear that might arise. What if I'm not ready? What if I'm not good enough to receive this kind of love? Rest assured that these doubts are normal, yet Archangel Michael wants you to know that you are already perfect in God's eyes. Every life experience has shaped you into the strong, compassionate soul you are now. Nothing is wasted. Even the moments that felt like failures serve to help you grow. And if you're thinking, well, my life is full of challenges, guess what? That is usually when miracles love to appear, when our hearts are raw and vulnerable. That is when the divine can step in most powerfully. Sometimes that is precisely the doorway through which true love enters. So do not convince yourself that you need to be more polished, more accomplished, or more anything to be worthy of divine love. You already are worthy. Hook your attention onto this thought. If I open my heart now, what magical experiences might happen? Your curiosity becomes the key that unlocks your highest potential. Curiosity is like a prayer, an open invitation to divine revelation. By staying curious, you allow God and the angels to speak to your spirit, to guide you gently, and to confirm every day that something extraordinary is happening. You might suddenly find yourself feeling guided to engage in new activities or revisit old passions you once put aside. Maybe you'll bump into someone at a coffee shop or on a social platform and feel an unexplainable spark. These are the small stepping stones leading you toward the grand revelation. Pay attention, for the name you hear might be the very one that shocks you. It might be a name that repeats itself in unexpected ways, or someone you never dreamed would be part of your life in a romantic way. As you keep walking in faith, you'll notice how daily life begins to feel richer and more vibrant. Even mundane tasks take on a new glow. That is a sure sign you're aligning with your soul purpose. And guess what? Your soul purpose includes love in all its forms. If this special person is meant to be a forever companion, then the journey to meet them should be cherished. Every little milestone embraced. Archangel Michael stands guard, cutting away negativity, removing blockages that have held you back. You might feel old anxieties resurface, but only so they can be healed once and for all. Let them go. Release them to the divine. Remember, it's all part of the cleansing process, like clearing out a sacred space for something new to bloom. There is urgency here, but do not misinterpret it. The urgency is not about forcing anything. It is about remaining open and receptive, because the energies surrounding you are powerful right now. We want you to be aware, to pay attention to synchronicities, to trust the stirrings in your heart, and to step fearlessly into the unknown. This is not the time to bury your desires or hold on to self-doubt. Instead, call upon Archangel Michael to give you courage. Ask for a sign and watch how swiftly the universe responds. Doors you never noticed before could swing open. A chance encounter might lead you exactly where you need to be. The spiritual realm is moving swiftly, so remain vigilant. This is how miracles unfold. And about that shocking name, allow the surprise to come in its own way. Sometimes the divine loves a dramatic reveal, something that makes you laugh at your earlier disbelief. You might discover that the person has been praying for you too, hoping to cross paths, trusting that destiny would bring you together. Then one day, you look up, and there they are, standing in the same room or messaging you out of nowhere. The moment might feel surreal, but deep in your heart, you'll recognize them. The shock will quickly transform into warmth, a comforting sense of, oh, it's you. Of course it's you. Let your soul dance with excitement. Love is the greatest force in existence. It transcends time, space, and all illusions of separation. The angels know this, which is why they guard your path so diligently. They want you to experience this miracle in its fullness. They want you to remember that you are worthy of the highest love, the kind that nourishes you at every level of your being. Don't push away the notion because it sounds too good to be true. Instead, welcome it, embrace it, like a child running to greet a beloved friend. Each time you do, you strengthen the channels through which divine love flows into your life. You might already feel the Holy Spirit whispering gentle truths into your ear. You are loved, you are cherished, you are destined for so much more than you can see right now. Breathe that in. Let it settle into your cells. Release any tension that tells you otherwise, any voice inside that says you're undeserving or that this is all just fantasy. Spiritual truths often sound like fantasy, yet they are more real than we can comprehend. Have faith in your process. Dear one, you are not on this path alone. Your angels are with you. Your soul is guiding you. And that special person, yes, the one who wants to marry you, well, their soul is calling out too, eager to unite in the perfect timing of God's design. Remain open and hold on to expectancy, not desperation. Expectancy says, I believe wonderful things are on the horizon, and I'm ready to receive them. Desperation says, I need this now or I'll never be happy. Choose the former. Choose the gentle confidence of expectancy, the faith that good is already on its way. That faith is the fertile ground in which divine plans take root. Let the angels lead you forward. Invite Archangel Michael to stand by your side as you step into each new day. Pay close attention to the signs, a fleeting thought, an image in a dream, the persistent repetition of a name. That's how the spiritual world communicates. Softly, persistently, until you finally take notice. Take this message to heart. Allow it to propel you into a new reality, a reality brimming with the promise of love so big it can hardly be contained. And yes, that name might shock you. It might be someone you never imagined, or maybe someone you once overlooked. But that's the beauty of divine orchestration. It rarely follows the path our limited minds predict. So stand in gratitude and watch the miracle unfold. And as you do, remember that all of heaven rejoices each time you choose love and truth. This message, dear child, is your invitation. Open it quickly, but open it reverently. Love is waiting to greet you in the most unexpected, wondrous way.